So to begin, click on the Field Desk mobile icon, and you're going to want to put in Century Lighting, one word at the top for the company name, and then your employee number and your password, and your password's always the same as your employee number, and click Verify Login. And here are your work orders for your route. Everything that says notified are work orders that you have not worked on. If you swipe down, you can refresh just to make sure that you've got everything current in your queue. So let's work on the first one, which is Fred's Rock Quarry. And if you click on the address, you'll have to press no because we don't want to add a traveling timestamp, but it will open in your GPS and give you a route on how to get there, which is nice. You can exit out of that, go back to Field Desk, and there's three places that you're going to want to look for notes that will help you in auditing the site. In the top right corner, there's 3 lines. Go ahead and click on that. The first place we're going to look for notes is in the equipment, and click on Auditor. And then down at the bottom right, that circle, click on that and click on the pencil for the notes. It says site powers down at midnight. So this customer powers down half to all of their site at midnight to save money on electricity costs, so we have to audit it before midnight. Press the back arrow, and press back, and press the back arrow. Then press those 3 lines again, and we're going to want to go to Work Order Notes. There's no notes here, so back. Those 3 lines again, and Customer Notes. There's a bunch of notes in here, but none of them are for the auditor. So go ahead and go to the back button. And the 3 lines again. And click on Customer Attachments. And click on the lighting map. And it will download. On the bottom left corner is that square with an arrow. Click on that. And you're going to want to scroll down to Copy to PDF Hero. Import to PDF Hero. And here we can mark up the map. You would click on the Annotate button on the bottom left. Scroll over to the right till you get to the stamps. Click on the X. And then click on the arrow that's next to the X down in the toolbar. And we want to make it a circle with an X to match the stamps that we have for our other auditors, and press done. And from here you can click on one of the 4 dots on the circle and make it smaller, and then press the blue check mark next to the stamps toolbar just to close the toolbar out. And you can use 2 fingers to zoom in and out. Click on that stamp, and here you can move it around. We can do this pole here, pole 30. Because it's a red stamp on a red fixture marking, all of our LEDs fixtures are red instead of yellow. I would go ahead and click that edit button up in the corner and change it to black, the color, just so that it stands out a little bit easier. Press the check mark. Then scroll out. We can let's do a wall pack 15, which is over here. Go ahead and click the stamp button again, X. Change it to the circle with the X, done. Make it a little smaller. Press the check mark. And then tap on it. Put it on the 15. And then say there's another wall pack over here, 10. You can actually tap on the 15 stamp, press duplicate, and then drag it over to the 10. That works that way too. As you can see, this is a rather big site. We have some big sites, some small sites. So this site would take you quite a lot longer to audit. All of our poles are labeled, or at least they should be. So a good way for you to figure out where you are is to find a parking lot pole, 67, and then obviously this building 2 looking out, E. You can find which wall packs there are. And that's kind of how you can navigate the site if you're having trouble trying to just figure out where you are on the site, because some of the sites are pretty big. After you're done marking the map, you're going to want to scroll over to the text button. And we need to go back to Field Desk to grab our work order number. So go ahead and go to Field Desk Mobile, press done to get out of there, press the back arrow. There's our work order number sort of in the top middle of the page under the notified. So memorize that 6-digit number. Go back to your map. Top left corner, above the address, if you can, just tap there. Here you can go down, look down toward the toolbar. You can change the size of the font, the alignment, the color. You can keep it as red, that's fine. I always make sure it's aligned to the left. So click again over here. I've got to grab the work order number again. 8743. And then you're going to want to do the date that you're out there. And then the time. And then you're going to want to do B for bucket truck or V for van for outages. If there are no outages, you would put all okay. We need our bucket trucks for outages on fixtures which are 16 feet or taller. So the tall parking lot poles, the tall signs, any wall packs on the second story, those would require a bucket truck. If everything's shorter outages, then it can be repaired by a ladder on a van, then we would send out the van. But because we marked out a parking lot pole on this map, we're going to choose B. And then I press that check mark there. Go ahead and grab this and move it over so that's on the map. And now we're done. So up at the top, there's that blue square with the arrow. Go ahead and click on that. And then press continue. You're going to want to scroll down and do save to files. And then just press save. And you can press that little back arrow just to get to your home screen. And there's your map there. So if you ever need it again, it's still on your home screen. Go back to Field Desk. And we're going to click on those 3 lines again. And click on Work Order Attachments. We're going to attach your map to the work order. So press that plus button on the bottom right. Do Upload Attachment. And it'll be just the most recent one in the top right corner. Your file description will be Audited Map. Do Submit. Okay. And then press that back arrow again to get to our home screen. And we're going to want to change the status now from notified. It's the 3rd one down with a little clock on the right. Click on notified, and we're going to select, because this one was audited, we need to send out a technician. So this doesn't really make sense on the app, but we need to click on the no answer, which is the 2nd one down, for all of the maps with outages. So maps with outages get no answer as the status. It's just the way we have our system set up on the back end. And then click on the Update Status button, And this sometimes takes a little while for it to update, so you can wait. And then press OK. And then press the back button. And now it shows that your Fred Rock Quarry has no answer, so you're done with that one. You just need to do the ones that are notified. So click on the second one, which is Dino Properties. And click on the 3 lines up at the top. Click on Equipment. Click on Auditor. Click down at the bottom right and go to Notes. This one we have to do audit after 10 p.m. So click the back arrow and the back and back. And then click on the 3 lines again and go to Work Order Notes. There's nothing there. Go back. Click on the 3 lines. Do Customer Notes. And it says check in with security before accessing site. This is where your ID badge is handy. You can show them your badge. It should be okay. Click the back button. Click the 3 lines. Let's go to our customer attachments. And here we've got 2 maps. We have a lighting map and a mechanical map. Always choose the lighting map. And then click on the box with the arrow down in the bottom left. Scroll down, do Copy to PDF Hero. Import to PDF Hero. And here it is open. Any maps that have notes with controls, so this one says PC controls, EMS controls, those aren't things you have to audit. Those are just how it tells our lighting technician how to power up the site. Most of our maps don't have that, but some of them do, so you can ignore those too. We just want to audit the rest of the site. So go ahead and go to the Annotate button. Scroll over to the stamps. Click on the red X. Change it to a circle. Click Done. We're going to make this a little bit smaller first. Then check mark. And we'll say that there is a pole out here. And then we're going to duplicate this. And there's the monument sign out here. And then we're going to want to go back to grab our text box. And I got to grab that work order number again. So go back to your field desk, press Done, the back arrow, and the work order number 538745. And then the date. And then the time. I'm just pressing the space twice and it'll put a period in there. That's fine. And then this one was, there was a pole here, right? So we need to do B for bucket truck. And then I need to tap on that to bring it over again to top of the page. That's good enough. Go ahead and press that square with an arrow up at the top. And we need to save this to our files. Save. Press the back button to get to your home screen. Go back to Field Desk. 3 lines. Go to Work Order Attachments. Then do the plus. Upload attachment. The most recent one. Audited map. Click Submit. Okay. Then back. And then you want to change this one again to no answer. Update status. It always takes a little while, just wait. Press OK. Back. And that one's done. We'll do our third one, which is Wilma Incorporated. Go to the 3 lines here. Go to Equipment, Auditor, down at the bottom, click on the circle, grab the notes. Says 24-hour notice required. Email Wilma Flintstone at wilmainc.com a day in advance before audit. So what you would have to do is go into your Gmail, type in email. I don't think it'll let you copy paste, so you'll just have to type out her email. And just let her know, hey, this is so-and-so from Century Commercial Service. I'm going to be auditing your site tomorrow or Friday or whenever, just letting you know. Then you'll have to just go back to the home screen and skip this work order until you can go back. Now, say it's Friday, it's the next day. Go ahead and open it back up again. Then go back to those equipment notes. Go to Auditor. Down at the bottom, notes. It says, please email Wilma the service notification after audit is complete. And you'll already have her email saved in your Gmail contacts once you email her the first time. So it'll be a little bit easier. But what she wants is actually a copy of the map right after you audit it. So you'll have to do that after you upload the map. You'll have to send it to her before you upload the map to Field Desk, and I'll show you how to do that. So go back to your home screen, go to work order notes, nothing here. Go to customer notes, audit only parking lot poles and bollards. You must walk around the building. Just letting you know, you kind of have to walk around this one. Maybe there's a narrow alleyway in between the buildings and it's kind of hard to see all the sconces, so it's easier to get out and walk. Then we're going to go to the customer attachments and go to the lighting map. You're going to want to copy to PDF Hero. And this is a site map. A blank site map. This would be a new customer. It takes our mapping department sometimes up to a couple months to map a site with all the fixtures and stuff, but our customers obviously want to start service before then. So we just tell our auditors in these instances to do their best. You're going to want to go ahead and click that annotate button again, scroll over to the stamps, use the same stamp that we always do, and make it a little smaller, I guess. And then say there's like a parking lot pole right here that is out. So you would just put the stamp there, but then we would need to go to the text box and just write like pole. Make it maybe a little bit bigger so that you can see it. Put it over here. That's a pole. Just so that our tech knows what he's looking at. You could also do the same, just do duplicate. There's a wall pack over here. So do the text, do wall pack. You could do WP for wall pack too if you wanted to. There you go. Go back to Field Desk to grab your work order number. 8748, 2 spaces, the date, the time, and because there's a poll on this one, we would do B for bucket truck. Again, you got to move that over here. And then click that button there, do continue, save to files. So then, because this map needs to be emailed to the PM, I'm actually going to have you email it to me and I'll forward it to the PM since we don't have a way to put our templates into the Gmail mobile app. So click on that box with an arrow and do continue. And then just click on your Gmail and send it to me, Shara@centuryservice.com, and do subject, just email map to PM and send it. And then you would go back, back. Then you would go to work order attachments, the plus, upload attachment, the most recent one, audited map, submit, okay, then back, and then change it from notified to no answer because we audited it, update status. Okay. And then go back. And the next one, and so forth. Let's do one where, let's pretend there's no outages. So we'll do this next one as Bedrock Management Company. 3 lines, equipment, auditor, notes, no notes there. Work order notes, no notes there. Customer notes, no notes there. Customer attachments, the map. So let's just say there's no outages here. So what we would do, or sorry, we got to open up in PDF Hero first. All right, no outages. So you do annotate text. Then you would do the work order number. 538749. And today's date, the time, and then you put all okay. Put that over here. And then go ahead and press the square with the arrow, continue, save to files, save, go back, go to field desk mobile, go to work order attachments, because we're attaching it to the work order, press the plus, upload attachment, the most recent one there, and audited map, submit, okay. And then change it. Now this one, because we audited it, but there are no outages, we're gonna just mark that as started and update status. And do okay. And back. So you know you've got 1, 2, 3 that we audited where there are outages, and we got one where there's no outages, and that's the started one. So go ahead and do the rest that are in your queue. Go ahead and do them as practice work orders on your own, and I will see them when they get finished on my end. Just send me an email when you're done, and we'll go from there. Thanks.